If you have a website and the leads are barely trickling in, there's probably one or more areas of your pages that need adjusting. In this video, you'll learn one of those major areas that could be keeping your website visitors from taking the next step with your business, and you'll get simple tips to fix it. I'm Monica Valentine, founder of Vox Pop Marketing, which helps small businesses attract more customers with memorable online marketing and web design. If you're new here, welcome. Keep watching to learn my go-to landing page strategies. You might not have caught it, but I just gave you a clue about today's topic. What I told you about my business includes 3 marketing techniques that you can use at the very top of your web pages to attract attention and inspire people to take the next step. The 3 marketing techniques I just used were a benefit statement, an audience call out, and a call to action. These are the first things people should see above the fold on your web pages. That's the area of your website people see before they have to scroll down the page. We'll go into more detail about how to capture attention, but first I want to underscore what you're up against. Back in 2015, marketers were all at Twitter about a study by Microsoft Corporation which found the average person's attention span had declined to just 8 seconds. From a quick Google scan, it appears more recent studies have had similar findings. To see for yourself, check the video description for a link to that report. Now that you know we all have the attention span of gnats and you want to prevent your ideal customers from leaving before they get to the good stuff, let's look at tip number 1. It's time to put your wordsmith hat on and write a benefit statement for each of your web pages. These will be your page headlines. To get your website visitors' attention and to attract leads, you want to pinpoint a solution or a benefit to a specific audience right off the bat. People should know what your page is about and who it's for within seconds. It's important to first consider your ideal customers and what outcomes or experiences they most want from your offerings. Your headline should include either their most desired benefit that you offer or a highly sought after feature. For example, my earlier benefit statement was memorable marketing and web design services that attract customers. Be memorable, attract customers. These are known desires in the small business community. Another example benefit statement comes from this web design services landing page on the Vox Pop website. The statement is, "Tired of your hard to use, outdated website?" This is a sort of hybrid benefits and features statement that calls attention to a problem that many people have. It also implies a sought-after feature and benefit, which is a website that's easy to use. Now let's move on to tip number 2, the audience call-out. You'll see in my webpage example that I've included text that addresses who the product is for. This, as you might have guessed, is the audience call-out. Seems simple enough, but we're not quite done. Beyond addressing your customers with words, you could also call out to them with photos on your website. One tried and true method is including a hero image banner, where a person who looks like the customer is pictured. Photos that represent their lifestyle could also be a good choice. My customers typically are independent service professionals and small firms. So in my case, a photo of a co-working space or an inviting office desk with a laptop might be good options. If your page is about a tangible product, the hero might include a photo of the product alone or of the product in use by someone who looks like your target audience. Showing it in use is particularly handy if you're selling something that's little known or new to your market. Now this leads us to step 3. Now that you've got attention with photos and a headline, you need to call your website visitor to action. This is known as a CTA, and yes, we're still talking about the area above the fold on your website. Sure, you want them to read the page, but if they're already inclined to take an action, who are you to stand in their way? After all, the primary goal of any effective website is to get people to take the action you want. Your CTA can be to download a free guide or a report. You can also offer a free quote or give them a way to contact you. Ultimately, the best call to action will align with the next logical step that a person would take toward hiring your services or purchasing your product. To recap all of the above, you just learned 3 top-of-page components that grab attention and turn your website visitors into leads for your business. Number 1 was the benefit statement. 2, you need an audience call out. And 3, you need a call to action. Each of these marketing components should be tested for effectiveness. You can do this by monitoring your website traffic with a free tool like Google Analytics. Overall, your goal is to increase the average time spent on the page and lower your bounce rate, which is when someone leaves your website after viewing just one page. If you want to learn more of the things most small businesses get wrong about their website, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you're notified when upcoming videos go live. In the coming weeks, I'll cover the other keys you need to turn your website from a basic brochure into a real marketing asset that wins new business. Until next Tuesday, happy marketing!